Also looking down onto the grid, starting quite a long way back, is the 77 entry, which is going to be shared by Dilantha Malagamuwa, the Sri Lankan driver, and Andres Josefsson. There are 5 minutes, in fact, before the formation lap gets underway, so we can see how crowded the grid is. There are 1 or 2 cars that can't get to where they need to be, so there's a little bit of sorting out that's required, I think, here. Nothing annoyed the race director. So it's a right old mess in the middle. Look, there's 1 car jutting, there's 1 in the middle of the road, and I think part of the problem for this is that I'm not entirely convinced a grid sheet has been issued yet, so it's taken the grid officials a little bit of time to try and work out who is where. The front of the grid's okay because the teams kind of know where they're meant to be, but it's all a little bit confused further back, and 1 or 2 people in the wrong place. So the car's good to go, and the formation that will be getting underway in a few minutes' time. And the car on pole position, that of Jonathan Chicotto with the Rettenbacher alongside. The second row, just looking ahead to what we can anticipate here, is going to be Axel Jeffries, and then Michael Greiner, the Canadian driver, former Indy Lights racer, who's been in the Carrera Cup Italia for the last season. Then you've got the third row being Christopher Dreising and Jan Kissiel. The fourth row of the grid on the inside is going to be Rafael Abate, who was a podium finisher yesterday, and alongside him is going to be Henrik Still, who was very quick in the European GT4 Championship last year. Fifth row of the grid is Milos Pavlovic, and lined up alongside him will be Filip Vlasic, who's done some GT racing in the past. Other drivers to watch, Davide Roda, who will be on the next row of the grid, and Sergei Afanasiev in one of the outline Team Georgia cars. Now let's catch up with yesterday's race winner. Rick Breukers, as ever, was a star yesterday. He'll do a second stint today. Dakota.
Rick, you won yesterday. Can you repeat this? You've got a bit more work to do today. You're on the second line of the grid.
Yeah, unfortunately today we don't have pole, but I still think we have a very good pace, so we try to win, and we give everything we have.
What's the strategy?
We don't know it. We don't know yet. We will decide during the race. It depends maybe on safety cars or other situations, so we will see.
Well, you definitely seem to have the pace as you proved yesterday, so good luck for the race to both you and your teammate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Rick Breukers came into Lamborghini racing last year. He'd done a little bit in the 24-hour series, the Pedantic series, but was an absolute star last year, initially in the AMS. So good was he was upgraded to Pro-Am and went out and won that at Paul Ricard as well, but he's now Middle East champion. He is leading the Asian Championship that reconvenes in Thailand in 3 weeks' time or so, and now race winner, championship leader in this as well. So it's been a remarkable start to the season for him. There on the grid is 7, which is the Axel Jeffries Rick Breukers car. And alongside is number 17, which Canadian Michael Greiner will go first in today. Get a chance to have a look at the liveries, and again with the start drivers today being the drivers that finished yesterday, these are the drivers that set the time in the second qualifying session. It's a different start order, a different feel to the start of the race, I'm sure. 46 there, Christopher Dreising, German driver in the car, shares with Liajia Tong. And number 2 on the grid, good to go, is Jan Kissiel, the pole for Leipzig Motorsport, sharing with the Australian GT racer Morgan Harper. So, as Mauricio Reggiano is making the point, it really is an international lineup these days. Dilantha Malagamuwa from Sri Lanka, who is a bit of a celebrity back home, has his own motoring TV programme, and he class champion last year in the Asian series. Is here to race in Europe. We hope we see quite a lot of him this season. He has raced in Europe before. He's on the single, say 24 hours, for example. But he'll be a man to look for. As the grid starting now to clear with some of the engineers. And it's still rather confused, as you can see. At the back of the grid, people being pushed forward aft to try and get them into the right places. The race director will be keeping an eye to this, because you can't let them go on a rolling start with the grid all confused. But I'm sure that it will all start to fall into place in a moment. The car at the back of the grid, Amir Crenzio and Sergio Campana, had a drama in the qualifying session yesterday. Normally that should be quite a competitive entry, certainly when Sergio Campana is at the wheel of it. So that, I would have thought, becomes one to watch over the course of the race. There is British interest in this as well, as you see cars now being put in the right place. You've got Stephen Licorice, who used to race quite a long time ago in fields now in the Mini Challenge. They had a spell in the Carrera Cup GB, the Porsche Championship, but now turning his attention to Lamborghini racing. And he was going rapidly yesterday as he learned about the car, so he'll be another man, I think, to keep an eye to in the class battles. See all the confusion on the grid as they try and wriggle everybody into the right place here. And we have 3 minutes to go to the start of the formation lap now, but that's all rather dependent on getting everyone in the right place. It's getting there. An awful long way back there. As Dilantha Malagamuwa sits in pole position with some last minute words of wisdom I can see being offered to him by Vito Possiglione, who will take over that car. And Rick Breukers still trying to work out how they can win this race, but in terms of pure pace, Breukers and Axel Jeffries, very impressive indeed yesterday. So looking from the exit of the Parabolica, that long, fast pit straight, takes the cars all the way down to the first chicane, where we've had some dramas this morning in the qualifying sessions, but it'll be the seamless overtaking, of course. You can get a toe, you can get a run at the inside, and you can be really brave on the brakes, make a move and try and make it stick. So the first chicane, an important part of the lap. Still some more shuffling around on the grid. Number 8 there, in place, is Sergei Afanassiev's car. On the outside of row 1, though, is Luca Rettenbacher. Co-driver is Lucas Marol. He's with Dakota.
Lucas, starting P2, do you have what it takes to be right up there for the win?
Yeah, I think so. We will see now in the race. I think the position is good now, and yeah, we go for the first.
Do you think is this a track for you?
Yeah, I love this track. This track is very fast because of this. It's one of my favorite tracks, and yeah.
And how about your teammate? Do you think he's confident? Do you trust him?
Yeah, I'm trusting very much. Experience, very much experience. He drove many 24 hours races, so I'm confident.
Well, now you said that, I hope to see you flying out there on the track. Good luck for the race.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I mentioned the fact that Dilantha Malagamuwa is on the grid. His fan club is here en masse. I think he's just been introduced by the circuit commentator, because an enormous cheer just went up and all the flags started to wave. He won't be an outright winner, don't misunderstand all of this. Dilantha is in the Lamborghini Cup, but it's quite a big thing for Sri Lankan motorsport to have somebody on an international stage. And Dilantha Malagamuwa, hugely experienced. He's done the Silverstone 24 Hours, he's done the Madras Grand Prix, he's raced at Bathurst in the old 24-hour race. I've never looked many of them, but he did the first of the 2 in Martin Short's Mosler, and it's great to have him here. There was quite a lot of support yesterday, but there's even more of it today. I tell you, they've come out of nowhere to cheer him to the echo, and Dilantha Malagamuwa will start in number 77, the car to look for when we get underway. So, the grid is being cleared. We are 1 minute away from the start of the formation lap. It is Dilantha Malagamuwa's blue car on pole position. Alongside is Luca Rettenbacher. Let's have a stroll up the grid. The second row